Hello viewers of the National Television, welcome to this English News edition. I'm Fabian. News here, top stories. Corruption not compromised the national economy, but it is also harms social cohesion, obstructs justice and generates other ills that deeply affect citizens. This is the declaration of the Vice President of the Republic, Prosper Bazombanza, during the closing of the work to develop the national anti-corruption plan. And the Congolese refugees are in the transit camp. Nibukinanya na Kamu, Nibujumbura province needs urgent needs. Those are headline details now. As I said, corruption not only compromises the national economy, but also harms social cohesion, obstructs justice, generates other ills that deeply affect citizens. This is the declaration of the Vice President of the Republic, Prosper Bazombanza, during the closing of the work to develop the national anti-corruption plan. This first day, experts from various sectors approved a report focused on human-centered development, according to Frederick Nimona, Deputy Chief of Staff of the Prime Minister's Office. This report will be of great importance to the country, as it will highlight how different sectors can be developed while also emphasizing environmental protection and the promotion of sustainable economy. Story by Maurice Mohigwe.
This report, which focused on people-centered development, highlights various aspects of human life and essential needs. In particular, it emphasizes areas such as access to knowledge, healthcare, and environmental production, all of which are factors that enable individuals to be more productive and to contribute to the national economic growth. Although some indicators remain low, there has been notable progress in the period from 2024 to 2025, especially in the education sector, as mentioned by the Deputy Chief of Staff in the Office of the Prime Minister, Frederick Nimona. Experts who reported this confirmed that the government is making efforts, particularly in the environmental protection, through Ewe Burundi Rambaye program and actions aimed at protecting water resources, rivers, and more as the brew economy. In the coming years, the government plans to further improve these indicators by continuing to promote access to education, build more health centers to ensure better public health, and strengthen an environmentally sustainable economy in line with the country's inclusive and forward-looking development vision.
That was Maurice Mohigwe reporting, and the Burundian Prime Minister Nestor Ntahontuye received an audience this first day. Delegation from Vietnam group of Vietnamese origin, according to Moise Nkurunziza, spokesperson for the Prime Minister. Their discussions focus on strengthening bilateral relations and the contribution of the telecommunications company limited to the development of the country. The National Observatory for the Prevention of Eradication of Genocide and other crimes against humanity organized a meeting this Wednesday for communal leaders in Butanyerera province. They discussed the theme early warning and the rapid response for the prevention of violence. Juva Dashimie was there.
In Butanyerera province, readers from various communes were invited to attend this workshop. In his presentation, Sylvestre Marura spoke about how to prevent genocide and other crimes resulting from war. He emphasized that various forms of exclusion, whether political, social, and economic, are major sources of conflicts and must be avoided at all costs in order to guarantee social cohesion. according to Jando Diemu Tabazi, president of the National Observatory for the Prevention and the Eradication of Genocide and the other crimes against humanity. It is during periods of peace that people should reflect on the potential problems that may threaten the population. He stated that the objective of this workshop is to strengthen social cohesion, which can only be achieved by avoiding all forms of exclusion. It should be noted that similar meetings will be organized in other provinces of the country.
And the Congolese refugees living in the transit camp on Kasanga Hirndava zone of Bukinanyana Commune, Bujumbura province are in urgent need of assistance. They are primarily requesting to be transferred to properly equipped camp as well as support in food and basic necessities. This was stated by Dibanji Eric, chief of Ndava zone, during a visit by a team from RTNB through the camp. Jiva and Ishimia once more.
This is a transit site located in Kansega Hill in Ndava zone, Bukinanyana Commune, Bujumbura province. The site has received Congolese refugees who fled the fighting between the Congolese army and the M23 movement. Upon arrival at the site, a large movement of refugees was observed, mainly composed of women and children. Living conditions at the site are very difficult. Toilets are insufficient. Refugees spend the night in the open air, and this greatly complicates their lives, especially during the rainy season. Trucks from the Red Cross are delivering drinking water, and the first aid points have been set up. Several international NGOs are trying to provide assistance according to their capacities, each within its area of intervention. In addition to providing drinking water, the Burundi Red Cross is supporting the refugees in various sectors. Desire Habonimana stated that the organization has already deployed an ambulance to provide first aid. He also specified that all available trucks have been mobilized to supply water to people in need. Regarding hygiene and sanitation, Mr. Habonimana indicated that the Burundi Red Cross has mobilized its teams to carry out spraying around the refugee sites, particularly to prevent a cholera outbreak. As he also explained, the Burundi Red Cross is actively involved in reuniting separated family members. Local authorities are calling on all population of goodwill to assist these refugees by providing food and essential supplies and by supporting their transfer to more suitable sites. Eric Ndibanje, chief of Ndava zone, indicated that it is difficult to know the exact number of refugees as new arrivals are recorded every day. As observed, some refugees have already been transferred to Ruyigi camp in Buhumuza province. Other Congolese refugees are also being hosted in Gatumba zone, Nahangwa commune, Bujumbura province, where they live in tents. Water is supplied there by trucks from the Burundian police. Although latrines exist, additional ones have been installed to improve the situation. However, hygiene remains a major concern at this transit site, and the cases of cholera have been reported according to local authorities.
We're end of this news edition. Thank you for being with us. Keep watching our programs. Bye-bye.